my Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need read for this void, of course, full moon in Aquarius, waning to the new moon in Virgo in September 2021. I am your reader, fellow Pisces moon. I am your reader, Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive president, since Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal, and it's really, 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 really nice to be doing this reading. It's been a busy week. We have a tropical storm heading our way here to Long Island. I'm up in the Highlands, the mountainous region of Long Island, New York. There are no mountains on Long Island. But so I've been putting these out as they go, just getting things ready for all of that. So that being said, you are the final read of this series. So just when we thought your chance had passed, I would save the best for last, and really the meditation and the prayer I've done this morning already. I'm really ready for this, so I hope you are too. If you're new to the channel, a 7-card draw, or whatever the number is, in this case it's 7, is just one card from 7 different card systems. We've got 2 tarot, 2 healing systems, 3 oracles to get you clues, tips, and hints about a specific timeline, and I really only do the numbered card draws for the lunar stuff. I'll see if I'm ever inspired to do it anywhere else, but I think it suits. We are looking at a full moon tomorrow at the time of this recording, Sunday, August 22nd, but it goes void, of course, the same time it goes full, so it's not technically a full moon in Aquarius because we had one 28 days ago, right? So that's why it's void, of course. It's a long story, void, of course. Look it up. That's all I gotta say at the moment. But it does go into Pisces at 8:43 a.m. So that's good. So you're catching that full moon vibe, but at the same time, we'll get your own full moon proper. I'm a Virgo, right? So I was born on a full moon, so we will get that full moon in Pisces in September. And then we're looking at the waning moon, letting go, the shadow work. That's why there's a shadow read. What's indicative of the shadow work you need to do inside of yourself to reduce, release, forgive, alchemize, so that you can hit a rather powerful new moon in September. It is Monday, September 6th. Labor Day here in the United States, 8:52 p.m., which is a little bit of a womp womp because it's so late at night that we are essentially going through a dark moon in Leo. Labor Day weekend, batten down the hatches. And there's something else about that day. What is it about September 6th? Oh yeah, right, it's my birthday. Yeah. I am going to be 53 years old. Yes, I know I don't look it. Thank you. I have a client who's a Pisces who loves when I do that, so I always make sure I do that, at least in the Pisces vids, make sure I have the thwarping fan handy. So yeah, let's do this. If you want a private read for me, with me, there's a video in the description box how to book me. My book itself, if you want to go preview it on Kindle, is there. Otherwise, all the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box. It is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more information about what we're about to look at. Maybe for your sun sign, but your moon sign might get it totally on a more intuitive level, or maybe another situation you need to alchemize from lead to gold, because who don't? On planet Earth right now, or really ever. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can after doing the breath work and the prayer that I just did. I'm ready to rock and roll, so let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Here we go. Using the Carolyn Mace archetype deck, I call upon the collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters, the higher selves of all involved, the spirit animals and totems, and the pantheon of all pantheons. Please, what is the dominant archetype in the 8th chakra of the Piscean collective? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, signs here to give them an indication of the alchemy going on. Their archetype, reason, season, lifetime, somebody else's, regardless, it's in their 8th chakra. So it's part of their unfolding, and it's affecting everything else underneath them. So what now? Still 2 cards. What's going on here for the Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? this void of course full to new in Virgo, the mentor archetype. All right, wisdom family archetype, and someone else did get this. I mean, unless it was in, no, that's the mediator, the mentor, Sagittarius got this, as a matter of fact. Yeah, that I remember, it wasn't that long ago. The mentor archetype, wisdom family archetype of the 9 families. I'm not really a mentor. I guess I've taken people under my wing symbolically, but I'm a teacher. It's a different archetype within the wisdom family, and I'm a teacher, so is my mom. So the shadow and the light here. You might be dealing with someone who is a mentor situation, and certainly I say things in the Sagittarius to explain this more than I probably, different things than I will here. But the shadow, here's the shadow work. Inability to allow a student to move on to the role of master, right? Like, what does a mentor do? They kind of guide someone through, but the guide is a different archetype, right? Takes them under their wing. If you look at the picture there, the elder, the mentor, has the student, and it's interesting they use the word student. The word mentee is, I believe, mentor, mentee. Don't quote me on that. And imparting false information, which is just sabotorial. Right now, I've been in that situation with people mentoring me, which is probably why I don't mentor. I teach. I'd rather stand up in front of a classroom. The light attribute, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Now, like I said, this could be you are the mentee in this situation if somebody is mentoring you. But then again, you know, taking somebody under your wing, it could be for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, right? It doesn't have to be lifelong, but you may find yourself in a mentor situation. So let's see what's going on inside of you. Next 4 chakras down: crown, third eye, throat, heart, the internal world, your feminine energy, your psychological world, emotional power, willpower, mental power, spiritual power. This is mystical power, so I'm trying to understand it. You just got to learn your way through it. So let's ask the goddesses. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh yeah, here we go. My goddesses of water. And a siren just went off. A siren on the rocks. I'll have a siren on the rocks, please. Oh my God. As I call upon my goddesses of water in the sign of Pisces, my beloved goddesses 3, please, 1 card in clarity for the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, dealing with the mentor archetype in the 8th chakra. What's going on inside of them, inside of them, that they need to be aware of. This is usually where the shadow work does go down. This new full to new August, September. Okay, 5 of Blades. We're looking at very much a third eye thing here, which would make sense with a wisdom family archetype. The 5 of Blades is the hurricane, which is funny because, well, we have a tropical storm. People will say it's hurricane. Right now, it's a tropical storm, and I hear it's moving out into the Atlantic. You're welcome. So, I mean, you know the five of Swords, right? That mental conflict, that going back and forth. But it is a change of mind. 5s are numbers of change, not necessarily transformation. There's a state change and a transformation. Where is the safest place to be? I've read this deck since I was a teenager. I started when I was 12, but I got Daughters of the Moon, the black and white version, when I was 19 years old. Where is the safest place to be in a hurricane, right? And people will say in a doorway, right, in the basement, whatever, in the eye, right? To be the center, to allow, because this can very much be other people's thoughts. Thoughts are things. They're not really ours. They're electromagnetic wavelengths that go through the third eye. So to keep it in the eye, if you speak that language, or keep it in the eye, really, really, really try and find that still point. Because it feels like the mind, the third eye, is processing a lot of data, and here's just what they're showing me, that may seem like different puzzle pieces from different puzzles. They're not. They're not. Things are coming together, but there is certainly a change of mind in play here. I mean, also be aware of the... Oh, okay. All right. Be aware, not beware, but be aware of the toxicity of the well-meaning, right? Particularly if you're being mentored to someone, because people don't want to see you hurt, right? People don't want to see you take risks. It scares them. So just be careful of that. And sometimes that can be the inability to allow the student to move on to the role of the master. And if that's you, I mean, I can understand if it's your child, right? You know, it's a different archetype, but to mentor your own, that's why I'm not a mentor. I don't have it in me. I've helped. Let's see, my Pisces, breathe. I love archetypal vision. Okay, as we call upon my gods, my gods of water, and the sign of Pisces, last three chakras, lower three chakras, root sacrum, solar plexus, they're masculine energy, how they appear from the outside, looking back in at themselves, from the inside, looking out at some aspect of the physical world that would interact with the energies of the root sacrum and solar plexus, completing the alignment of the 8 chakras. What's going on here for the Pisces dealing with this mentor archetype? With that 5 of Blades, Hurricane on the inner, this full to new. Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo card, the Mythic Tarot and Daughters of the Moon, they don't play around with what zodiac sign it is. So the lovely part of this is if this is you from the outside looking in, it doesn't mean you're a Virgo. I mean, I am. So here I am, a Pisces moon doing a Pisces reading, and I look like a Virgo from the outside. I try and keep myself out of the readings. How much control do I have over that? Roll 1 anyway. This is the slow and steady wins the race. This is not a race. The Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo card, is the slowest moving of the 4 because it is at a walk. It's not standing still. It is a walk. In the background here, there are beehives. There's a lot going on in a beehive you can't see. A lot of organization, right? So it could even be that, like a little take your time. These things are processing. This is a waning moon. It's a 2-week period here. Or maybe you are dealing with somebody who has that Virgo vibe here. Maybe you, the mentor or the mentee, I don't know, it's a general read. Comment below, because I'd like to know, which also rhymes. Okay, we've got 2 tarot on the table, 1 healing system. Let's get our second healing system on the table, and then we go into Oracle land. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm going to have to call a soul contract reading here, huh? As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts, please, 1 card in clarity from the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck, no bookie book, so give me the perfect one. Precise, helpful healing for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, alchemizing that mentor archetype in some way, shape, or form with the 5 of Blades. I can get that. Not really knowing what to do because it's not so much too much information. But if a breath, if a thought is a breath, what's a hurricane? There's a lot of, but to stay in that central point, right, and to slow down, right? Take it slow and steady wins the race. Give them a healing mantra to help them do that, please. This full moon void, of course, to new in Virgo. 2021. Deconstructing doubt. Who just got this? Somebody just got this. Did Aquarius just got this? The read I did yesterday. Only my beliefs are in the way. Only my beliefs are in the way. Now, there you go. It's a third eye thing. You may be going through a bit of a brainstorm, and, you know, no tarot card is 100% positive or 100% negative. It is all a sliding scale of lead to gold in archetypes. So alchemize this, right? It's wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience, right? So to get that, the only thing that's standing in my way are my beliefs. Well, yes, true. Beliefs can be changed. Belief management is part of self-help and has been since as a man thinketh, so he shall be, right? It's just how the ego sometimes grabs a hold of that and uses it as a whipping post when we don't get what we want, which is totally the ego. It's a whole other conversation here. But certainly in a soul contract relationship here, only beliefs are in the way here, and ain't that the case? I mean, we believe we're separate from each other. We're not. We're not. There's only one of us here. Sorry, not sorry. UNITY. Speaking of which, let's ask the higher selves of all involved here. Now, this is the party turner. The party turner. The Whispers of Love Oracle. All of a sudden, it's a romance thing, or who knows. They're usually a bit more general and generic than that. So, let's see what this deconstructing doubt, the mentor, breathe. Nice, deep breath. Alright, as I call upon the higher selves of all involved, perhaps my own, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above, really getting that this is obviously, well, anytime there's a relationship, there's a soul contract as to the nature of that contract. That's why we're turning to you here, please. One card in clarity. What is the whisper of love, the piece of information, inspiration, insight needed for the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from you all to alchemize this? Mentor archetype, Five of Blades, the Hurricane on the inner, Knight of Pentacles on the outer, deconstructing doubt. Only their beliefs, ideas and beliefs are in the way. So what do you got for us, please? The whisper of love, this full to new. Do something for somebody else. Virgo, service card. Virgos are the servants of the forever virgin. Our virginity grows back by daylight until it doesn't. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay, this is definitely then you taking the mentor position. Right, do this for them. Now, like I said, I don't take people under my wing. I have students, but I'm a teacher. It's a same family, same archetypal family. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm stepping into a mentorship here in some way, shape, or form. Remember, it doesn't have to be so very literal. However that can play itself out. Or certainly, if you are being mentored, do something for them. Give your attention to them. I don't know either, but let's keep going. All right. That was our first of three oracles. Here's our second one. It's the new one, the Divine Animals Oracle. Digging it. But this, look, only 44 cards. The book is thick. It's thick. It's a thick booky book. There's so much info in here that I really can't read all of it that's in there. But this deck has already been blessed and consecrated to the spirit animals and the totems, which are not quite the same thing, right? Think of all the lassies that were Lassie, you know, the TV show, the movies, right? Those are all individual spirit animals. But then there's the totem of the dog. You with me? It's a nice way of looking at it. It may not be everybody's, thing. But that's how they show it to me. So let's ask them. This is a great book. I think you'll dig it. Breathe. You got to feel your way into this, though. You can't think your way into this. There we go. They call upon the spirit animals and totems for the Piscean collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video. Receiving this reading. I feel my hair growing. Please, one card in clarity for your beloved Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading to help them with the shadow work here. The mentor in the eighth, the hurricane on the inner, Knight of Pentacles on the outer, deconstructing doubt, doing something for someone else. What is your magic? What is your message? What is your miracle for the Pisceans this full to new? The links, yes, my links. My roommate from college, the Boston Conservatory, Lillian Carter, used to call me that. It still does. I have heard a performance, her video Woman on my channel. Lillian Carter, yeah, I know, like Jimmy Carter's mom. So the links, secrets. My baby's got a secret. My baby uses secret. Ooh, something's coming over. Number 2. My links. My mom got a cat, a kitten, Himalayan, but it's got the lynx marking, so this is a little home for me too. Giovanni, if you follow me on Instagram. Oh, I love those cats. I'm gonna move up there eventually. I can feel it. All right, card number 2, the links. Secrets. We need the mic. If you saw how tiny this print is. Your word is your bond. Blow my gelled hair back. Do not gossip or entertain gossip. All may not be as it seems. Oh, Five of Blades. Hurricane, that's what it is. It's like little pieces of gossip and information, and hardly any of it's true, if any of it's true. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. A little mystery can be a good thing, hello. But keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. Right? Okay, so get that. That there is what's called the sin of omission. Which is not necessarily that you lie, but you just you omit the truth, right? Half-truths and that sort of stuff. And if it's harmful, I would I'm under vows. I'm not allowed to wear these cords. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to do that. There is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. Pay attention to your solar plexus. Lower 3 chakras really speak to that Piscean gut water things, not all heart chakra, right? Now, that's lovely, secrets, right? There's the mythos, we're not going there. The animal itself, the behavior, the habitat, all of that, we're going to the magic. Breathe. The link's magic can be utilized when you need to keep a secret or stop gossip. I don't know, like maybe in a waning moon thing, to do something for someone else and stop gossip, at least not pass it on. It is the perfect magic to weave when you are making a vow to yourself or another, a magic that is wild in its nature but focused in its intent. Ensure you are clear with your intentions up front. I know, not the Pisces purview. Swim away. I don't know. I don't wanna, right? No, the links, I mean, this is just an ancient thing of riddles and secrets and all of that stuff, and very Piscean, though feline, really more element to fire than water here. But absolutely, it's just particularly with a mentor situation, this could be somebody that you're mentoring is mentoring you that passes on something that is going to have to make you see beyond, right? Only my beliefs are in my way to really do this work and really have to suss out in your gut what feels not just true, but what is truth, right? And then maybe not to let on, but certainly be aware of the sin of omission. I mean, the word sin means error. It's an error. You can rectify it, but a lot of people are terrified to do that. Why does anybody lie or omit? Because they're terrified. Done. People are like, why do people lie? Because they're terrified. Of what? Well, take your pick, right? So be discerning. Be discerning, be discerning. Last card down. And let me see, this will be my 12th reading this series. What is the last card down? I think the last card down is the mystical Celtic blessing cards to enrich and empower, called Blessed Be. And who is it by? It's by Lucy Cavendish. We love her work. And I love saying her name that way. God, I would love to mute her and just be, oh my God. Get her a drink. I love her work. So this is the pantheon of pantheons. Every tradition, every culture, everything. Starseeds, all of it, right? Justice League, they're a pantheon, fine, right? The Avengers, whatever, whoever your pantheons are, this is the blessing they have already put onto this that they need you to know about. Breathe. This is a fun read, folks. I like this. As I call upon the pantheon of pantheons, please. One card in clarity for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, going deep here, going river deep, mountain high. What is the blessing you place upon these Pisceans watching this video, receiving this reading, that they may pass on wisdom and refine a student's character or experience that in some way, shape, or form with the Five of Blades spinning around in the mind. Can't really focus on any one thing. To stand in the center, though, to be the eye of the hurricane, to just pay attention not just to what is being heard, but to pay attention to the thoughts themselves. Thoughts are things. Be the silent witness of the mind, and Knight of Pentacles in the outer, absolutely, that they slow and steady wins the race. They can keep the secret of what's buzzing around in that hive, if that is truly them from the outside looking in, or they are dealing with somebody of that same ilk. Slow and steady wins the race, but there is forward movement here. It's not a standstill, it's a walk, and that's why deconstructing doubt, doing the mental shadow work here, because only our beliefs are in our way. So to do something for someone else, let them do something for this person, giving their attention to someone else, but with that magic of the links, keeping secrets, keeping confidentialities, not omitting truth that people need to know, be guided in that. But while they are in the hurricane, the Five of Blades, no need to let on anything that is going on. With all of that, what is the blessing you have placed upon my beloved Mer family, my fishy friends, my Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, this full to new? Oh, hi, Daddy. A blessing on your love. Oh, what do you say? Oh, my goodness gracious. Just look at him. Just look. Oh, dear. Fiddledy. Nice rack. Antlers. Okay. All right. I'm down. Okay. Proud to be a Pisces moon. Yes. Proud to be a Pisces moon. Work. Okay. Let's do this. Please. Card number 17. A blessing on your love. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I knew someday my hunter god would come. Oh, Hern, Carnunos. Card number 17. I'm going to do this blessing for real. I'm wearing my cords. Might as well. Breathe. I think you got the jackpot read. I don't know how this goes with the mentor, but let's find out. Card number 17, a blessing on your love. A blessing on the discovery of the affinity of one soul for another. May the fragile beginnings of love between you bring to life qualities within you that will be your soul's true calling. May the sweetness of the taste of the lips that kiss yours be matched by the kindness and patience you find for each other. May the darker times that beset May the darker times that beset all companions of the heart teach you what to hold on to and what to open your hands to easily let go of. A tricky sentence. May the embrace of each other's arms become a sanctuary from the world. Oh, just breathe that. Yet not keep you from it. Instead, may this love send you back into the world restored, whole, eager for the knowing of it. And when you return to each other, may there be space for both to share and learn of what shaped you that day. Amen. Let passion be long-lived. Let your spirit's flame be both tended and stoked by the other. And may you be a friend of the soul, a bringer of laughter, and a light in the times when shadows gather and fall. If you should leave one before the other or choose to go, let it be without lies or mistrust. Let it be the natural order of things, that your love burned brief and bright. And if it is right for this love to endure into the year far beyond, let it be good and enriching and solace itself for your years as an elder. Let this love be your light, and may it guide you well, warm you always, and help you see all the more clearly. Blessed be. Let me put it together for you. Not a sound. Not a sound in the house, in the condo development. Total stillness. Even the birds stopped outside for that. Woo! I love being a witch. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my collective pantheons of the divine, please may the Piscean collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, giving this reading, be blessed with all that we need. This void, of course, full moon in August to the new moon in Virgo in Sagittarius, that we may find the center of the hurricane, the 5 of blades inside of us, to be the witness of the thoughts of what we see coming in through the ears and the throat chakra, spinning around that third eye, keeping it to ourselves, to do something for someone else, to give our attention to someone else, because there is a blessing on this love, regardless of its shape or form, a blessing on this love. And we are in a phase of shadow work where we are deconstructing doubt about only the gods and the masters know what, about relationships, about this soul contract, about what we hear, about what we've said. And that's why slow and steady wins the race, as that Virgo Knight of Pentacles, walking like the beehive, collecting and transforming into sweetness, and in secret, and in confidence, and in honor, and in loyalty, and in compassion for all involved, so that we may pass on wisdom and refining a student's character, perhaps our own, in this mentor dynamic. We are all being mentored by the divine this way. May this soul contract manifesting this way, should it slowly turn towards romance, then in secret and in confidence, in the healthiest way possible, may a blessing be on that love, that it fulfill its role in the divine planet. May it be true love, each mentoring the other all the way, all the way, all the way home. So mote it be. So it is. Sometimes that extra Wim Hof breath before I do the reading just pushes me right over the edge. Wow, if you liked it, like it, you had better. I mean, look, the wisdom family, this is a wise thing. And I gotta say, there is a secret thing going on here for sure in Pisces. Come on, we are the secret side. Not to be confused with the secret circle. I don't need that many crows flying around my house if you follow me. Jeez, what a read. No, I am this mantra. Only my beliefs are in my way. I'm deconstructing doubt. I'm gonna let all those puzzle pieces fall into place bit by bit. So certainly, if you want a reading about this, you know how to do it. Watch the video, booking a reading with Mal, before, during, after what goes down. Read my book, Words of Grace. Just go preview it. Go read the introduction, right? Go check out the dedication to my mom. It's a good book. I love that book, and I love you, and I thank you so much, my fishy family. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Next couple of days, I'm going to be doing some videos for YouTube that I want to do that are not so very tarot based, right? It'll be nice to do something else, and I'll finish the work, career, vocation reads. I will. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best, and apparently the very, very blessed of that love, this full to new August, September, my beloved fishy families. My mer people, hail, farewell, and blessed be.